Our top story on Channel 13 Action News, a race against time. A Las Vegas man in his 20s is dying in a hospital bed. A heart transplant would save his life, but without the right insurance, he can't even get on a waiting list. Good evening to you. I'm Nina Raditich.
And I'm Steve Wolford. It's an insurance nightmare many Nevadans are facing. No treatment because you don't have the right insurance, and you can't get the right insurance because you're sick. Tonight, Heather Klein talks to a woman who's desperately trying to save her brother's life. Heather.
Well, Steve, it's just a very frustrating situation. A pre-existing condition kept him from being able to get private insurance. Now, he is on Nevada State Medicaid, but that doesn't cover heart transplants. And the family says it feels like their loved one is just being left to die because he can't pay for the treatment that Medicaid won't cover.
Eric De La Cruz is 27 years old. He grew up in a loving family, a kid who loved to play sports. But 5 years ago, he was diagnosed with severe dilated cardiomyopathy. Now he's in congestive heart failure. Today, his doctor says he has weeks to live, and that's being optimistic.
You can't give up. And I go and I see my brother in the hospital, and there's just no way that I'm going to stop. There's no way I'm going to stop fighting.
Veronica De La Cruz is Eric's older sister. She's fighting because Nevada Medicaid won't cover a heart transplant. And since it's a pre-existing condition, private insurance is out. All that's left is federal Medicare, and they denied Eric.
I've had a lot of people reach out to me saying, I have lupus, or I have cancer, or I have this, that, or the other, and I can't get Medicare either. And, the system is set up so that we fail. The red tape is there so that we don't succeed and we give up.
We also wanted to know why Eric couldn't get the help he needed. We contacted the State Department of Health and Human Services. They say it all boils down to cost. A heart transplant is simply too expensive. So Eric either has to get Medicare or pay for it himself.
There's a serious cost component within the healthcare system at this point, and unfortunately that does lead to situations where people can't necessarily get care that they require.
So many people, in fact, complete strangers built websites supporting Eric across the internet. But support doesn't equal heart surgery.
It's been really, really hard, and I know he needs my help, and so far I'm the only person who's helping him.
Eric is appealing Medicare's decision, but that could take up to a year to process, and Eric just doesn't have that kind of time. Now, we were on the phone all day. I contacted Senator Reed, Senator Ensign, Congresswoman Dina Titus. All three of their offices tell me they are now looking into this case. Of course, we will stay on top of them to see what happens, and stay with us, and we'll let you know. Nina, Steve.
All right, thank you, Heather. And we also want to make sure that other lawmakers understand the roadblocks some people face in the healthcare system, so we've sent them a copy of tonight's story. We'll let you know what they have to say. If you'd like to learn more about Eric's story or show your support, click on links in the big blue box at our homepage, ktnv.com.